And next up in our line of Stunticons, we have Wild Rider. So here we are, and there he is. And of course, just like the others, he does come with his instruction sheet, as well as the tech spec card, with the bio if you want to read it. And his motto, either you're out of my way, or you're out of luck. Or you're out of tater tots. Which is equally as bad. But here is Wild Rider, who is a redeco of the Lockdown mold. Well, actually, he's a redeco of the Blazing Lockdown mold, because Blazing Lockdown, I believe it's Blazing Lockdown, that came with the chainsaw accessory, whereas the original Lockdown mold came with the hook. So, here he is, done in the Wild Rider colors. He has a Stunticon logo right there, in all gray and red and black and evil. That's all I can say. And he does have the chainsaw accessory, which just pegs in right under the front bumper. So, he can mow your lawn, which is so nice of him to do. To mow lawns while he's dealing death. That's nice. But yes, you can take it and, detach it if you don't like displaying him with it. And unfortunately, there is no other way to store this. Not that I've been able to find. I could be wrong. But, it doesn't seem like there's any other way to store it, so if you don't want it just jutting out the front of the car, then you just have to take it and set it aside, as far as I know anyway. So, there you have him. And for comparison, here he is with the original Lockdown. As you can see, evil. Crazy evil. Evil. Crazy evil. There's your difference. Uh-huh. And, of course, just for the heck of it, here's little G1 Wild Rider. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, yeah, they got the look across. They did what they needed to do. And I appreciate it. But, yes, very nicely done. Of course, it's got the nice red transparent windshield, along with the headlights. All just very nicely done. Even the tail lights are done in that transparent red plastic. Wonderfully done. And of course the engine you can remove if you want, and I'm going to remove it right now just because I can. I'm going to need it later anyway. So let's get down to transformation. So what you're going to do, you're just going to take this rear section here and pop these side panels off. Hopefully I won't rip off his legs, because I tend to do that. Hey, I didn't rip off his legs. Yay! You just want to take these two sections and separate them. You can take the center portion right here and bring it up, and you can just pop this off and put this aside, get it out of the way. You want to bring the legs down. Now, he definitely does mass shift. He turns into quite a large robot from a somewhat small vehicle. You're going to take the rear bumper sections and bring them up. These are going to be his feet. You can take these sections here, just flip those up. You want to extend the legs like that. Take this front bumper section and bring it down, and you're going to bend the knee and push this whole section in like that. It should go all the way in. There it goes. It's just going to fit right in there, and you just bring the leg back up. The same thing with the other leg. Just bring this down. Like that. There you guys' legs. And I told you he's getting tall. I gotta raise the camera. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna take the arms right here. Unpeg them, just bring them up. Bring them down. Gonna rotate the upper torso 180. Like that. Bring the arms down. Orient everything properly. Flip out his hands. The other hand down. Flip out the hand. You can take his little shoulder pads and bring those up. Open up his chest. Flip up the head. Close that back up. And there you have Wild Rider in his robot mode. And he looks insane. He looks insane. Look at that head sculpt. He's another one that got a new head. And yeah, he looks insane. He looks like, if this character actually was on the show, he should have been voiced by Bobcat Goldthwait. And if you don't know who Bobcat Goldthwait is, look him up on YouTube. Listen to him talk, and tell me you can't hear that voice coming out of his mouth. Tell me you can't hear his voice coming out of his mouth. It's Bobcat Goldthwait all the way. Telling you. But yes, very cool. I mean, I love the lockdown mold. So again, a case of I don't mind owning this figure twice because it's a great mold. And with the new head, it definitely just adds a lot more character, especially with a mug like that. That's just, yeah. But nicely done. A lot of nice silver paint here. All around well done. Articulation wise, his head can rotate. You can get a little bit up and down movement. Shoulders are on a ball, well, not on a ball joint, they're on a hinge, but you can do a full 360. You can go in and out. The elbows are double jointed. You have a hinge right here as well as a ball joint, and you get some in and out wrist movement. It does have a waist joint. The hips are on a ball joint. You do get some rotation at the hip. You get a knee with not a lot of range of movement, and you get some up and down movement in the toes. So not a crazy amount of articulation, but it's enough. I mean, you can still manage a couple good poses out of him. And of course, he does have these extra bits, all these extra bits. So you can take the chainsaw, plug this back on, fold this hand up, and it's just going to peg on right to this post right here. Just going to peg it on. Then you can take the engine and just plug it in, and when you do, you get the little guns that pop out. You rotate this around. So he does have an EMP generator, even though it's not really an EMP generator, but it is an EMP generator, even though it's not an EMP generator. I ran out of breath. But yes, very cool figure. I like him very much. I sound like a broken record when I say that, but I love these Stunticons. They're awesome, awesome, awesome. So for comparison, here he is with the original Lockdown. And as you can see, evil, crazy evil. Captain Hook, Cybertron Chainsaw Massacre. That's right. And of course, here he is with the OG G1 Wild Rider. He's so tiny next to him. Oh, look at that. He's so little. So little. But yes, another great figure. And I mean, look at that face. Look at it. That will haunt your dreams. Great figure. And yeah, love it. Love it. Love it. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Botcon 2011 Stunticon Job Wild Rider. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.
He looks like he should be a wrestler. I don't know about you, but I can feel the madness! The madness! Ooh, yeah!